Hi Soul Family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be what energy are you going to be feeling this summer. I'm going to tap into your energy, feel how you're going to feel this summer and predict it. So each pile already has the cards already selected. So the cards are unseen, we're going to be revealed, we're going to see them together. But whatever pile that you're drawn to will be down in the description box down below for when you're ready to pick a pile. However, we're going to start off this week's reading with a healing card oracle from the Alana Fairchild Rumi Oracle deck. This is the invitation into the heart of the divine. So I pulled this card in my meditation this morning, and what I got from this was basically you guys are going to stop fighting against your reality. So what you think should be happening, and you're going to surrender to the flow of the universe, surrender to what's unfolding, surrender to how you are becoming. That's the energy I really got from this card. You're no longer trying to control your circumstances, you're allowing the universe to do its magic. A lot of you guys may be very confused, but also Spirit's letting me know that you're also on the right track if you're confused, because when we're so certain of our path, usually it's because we're trying to control things, right, from an ego standpoint. However, you guys are in alignment. So if you're seeing this video, this is going to be a very good summer for you. So we're going to start off with the healing process because you're going to be surrendering, and let's get you all healed up. So this is card number 40, and it's called Blessing of Al-Hakim. Let's see what the message is all. So we have the Blessing of Al-Hakim. Let's see the healing process. So it says, I call on the divine presence that loves me unconditionally. So this is what you guys are going to repeat after me to claim this healing energy of the reading for the collective. If you don't want to do this part, the timestamps will be down below to whatever pile that you choose, okay? So we have, say aloud, I call on the divine presence that loves me unconditionally. I surrender into your wisdom. Bless me now with the ability to accept your grace, your bounty, and your gift of my life in all its mystery. Help me learn and grow that I may realize the love that lies within all, including my own being. May I dwell in the loving mystery of sacred compassion. I call upon the wisdom of the ancient ones, those who love me unconditionally and know truth. May your power and knowledge calm my mind and ignite my spirit, so that I may be one with love, empowered in peace and purpose, so be it. Just know that you guys are stepping into your power this summer, okay? There's no more expending unnecessary energy trying to fight your reality or bend anything to your will, okay? You're surrendering your need for control this summer, and it's going to be a better summer because of that one simple decision that you've made. Alrighty, so the piles will be down below for you guys to choose from. You can see an overview of the images, and just whatever pile you're drawn to intuitively, choose that pile, and I'll see you in whatever pile that you choose. Alrighty, hi pile number 1. So you chose this pile of cards as well as this crystal right here. I'm gonna put it right here at the center of your reading. However, before I even get into your cards, we're gonna be discovering them together. However, some of you guys could also be drawn to pile number 3. I'm getting this energy where this summer somebody might be trying to put out your flame, okay? You may be too much for some people. However, Spirit's saying that don't dim your light to fit in this summer, okay? You are meant to shine. You're meant to be bold out there, okay? You were never meant to be small. Okay, so whoever's trying to make you feel small this summer, that's an indication that they're not meant to be around you or your energy, okay? And to cleanse your space, okay? Keep only good energy around you this summer. This summer is a blessing, okay? A blessing for you. Things are changing for you very rapidly. You could be seeing the number 555 a lot as well. So let's get the cards. Y'all, I swear to God I didn't see this card before. 555? Really? Y'all. Change is coming for you this summer. This is very freaky to me. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my God. Okay. So it says change. Change happens outside your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step. Allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. Here's an affirmation to claim. I release all that no longer serves me as I'm guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. This summer, you're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone, and it's going to be making a lot of people uncomfortable. Okay, they like it when you're comfy. They like it when you play small. But no more, okay? No más. Let's get some more chords. That's so freaky. I'm already loving your energy. I feel like this summer you're going to be getting a lot of synchronicities. So the tarot cards that came out for you was the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, y'all. Things, that's automatic change again. So change number 5 is very significant in your energy, my darling. Some of you guys could be a life path 5. Or some of you guys could be born on the 5th of a month. Or the number that you're born on adds up to a 5. This summer, you guys, is going to be filled with a lot of change. Yes. Yes, indubitably. Indubitably. I just feel like Spirit's calling you to not dwell on what doesn't work out. To keep going. Just keep going. And continue to balance your light and your dark energies. Like your shadow and your light. Okay? Because there's a part of you that's like your shadow, if you allow it to run rapid, it will allow you to sit in the negative emotions over and over and over again. This is my collective where you probably have a playlist that makes you sad. Okay? It reminds you of moments that you've overcome. Okay? But this summer, it's not about that. It's not about going backwards to what you've overcame. Okay? It's about you feeling good. So if you got a feel good playlist, put that on instead. Okay? Just for the summer, baby. Spirit wants you to be in a certain vibration. Because whatever you've been manifesting is coming to you. And you may not see this coming. Because if you are listening to the music that make you feel bad, you're going to be distracted from what the universe is offering you right here. Okay? So Spirit wants you to be in the right energy, the right mindset to receive this change, to see the change that's happening in front of you. Okay? Because the seed that you planted a long time ago is manifesting. And you're going to be able to touch it by the end of the summer. By the end of the summer, you're going to be able to physically touch it. And Spirit is saying to make sure that your energy is in balance. So do the things that make you feel good. Do not be around people that lower your vibration at this time. So if you know that Shirley do not make you feel good when you hang out with Shirley, maybe this summer you don't see Shirley. Okay, maybe this summer if you gotta see Shirley, you keep it at a high and by. Okay, because your energy, you're going to be shining very brightly, and those who aren't on the same vibration as you may see that as a threat and try to dim your light. Okay. Let's get some more cards. Let's get these 3. So we have cunning, fear, confidence. So some people, they're going to be trying to instill fear into you. They're going to be trying to be slick to undermine your confidence. Because like I said before, you are meant to shine. Sorry, I'm trying not to curse anymore, but this is the peacock. You are meant to shine. Okay, this is my collective. I'm also getting Libra energy. I'm getting very much like Leo energy, Libra energy, like Sun energy. Okay, Venus energy, Taurus energy. You are meant to shine this summer. Wear the outfits that make you feel like everybody watching you. Okay, you're not meant to play small this summer. Okay, the most unexpected things are going to happen to you this summer, but it's going to be very, very good. And I looked up and I saw 555 on the timer. A lot of change this summer. Big changes. Not small changes, big changes. By the end of the summer, your life is going to look completely different than what it did when you started watching this video. Okay? And whenever this is finding you, it's meant to find you. So, if it's 3 months from now, and I found you now, just know that a big change is coming for you by the next season. The start of the next season. Okay? But some people are going to be thinking that they slick. Trying to play mind games with you. Trying to keep you small. Rooted in fear because they're rooted in fear. Okay? Baby, you've done a lot of purging to let this slick or cunning person get away with it. Okay? So allow yourself to shine, and anybody who got something to say about you shining, don't even pay them no mind. They're not with your energy. Alright. 3 more cards. So we have 3 messages from Spirit. Make sure you don't see yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. Okay. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. Projections this summer got nothing to do with you, baby. So like I said, pile number 3, some of you guys might relate to pile number 3 as well. If you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure your best outcome of every situation. We have your best interest at heart. We love you. The divine is delivering something better, is what I'm hearing. Whatever seeds you've planted before, it's going to be way better than what you expect it to be, my darling. Okay? Way better. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It is closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger, better, bigger and better. Endings are a part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. This summer, you're going to be feeling your new beginning, baby. It's going to be feeling like, I'm here, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. I feel like there's going to be a song this summer for you, made for you, okay? And when you need to hype yourself up, listen to it. Let's get 3 more. These 3. So, what spiritual gifts are you unlocking this summer? We have throwing bones. You're being called to explore bone casting to commune with spirits of the elders and ancestors for messages of healing and wisdom. Oh, you guys are, even if you're not throwing bones, you're going to be connecting deeper with your ancestors on a different level, okay, this summer. It's going to be very apparent to you. And your ancestors are your first line of defense in the spiritual world, so this is a good thing for you. Especially since I'm getting the fear and the cunning energy coming up. Whoever's trying to knock you off your pedestal, your ancestors are going to be humbling them so quickly. So quickly. Karma's coming from them very quickly. Next, we have psychic surgery. You're being called to explore psychic surgery to help remove energy blockages that can manifest into disease and disorder in one's body. I feel like some of you guys, you're getting either a Reiki session done this summer, or you guys are going to be certified. So I definitely feel like group 1 and 3 are connected as well. And we have automatic writing. Yeah. Automatic writing. You're being called to explore automatic writing to tap into deep wisdom of the universe for healing and growth of the soul's journey. You guys, a lot of your spiritual gifts are going to be unlocking this summer, and it's going to be very surprising to you just how talented you've always been. You've always been this, okay? This isn't something new, but you're going to be able to see it now. I feel like the fog that was over how you see yourself is going to be lifted, and it's going to be so apparent to you who you truly are this summer. What people were always able to see, but you couldn't see, but it led to envy anyways. Tea. We got 3 more. All right. Messages from your future higher self. So we have, don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. So your future higher self is also confirming the same thing Spirit is saying. This is my collective, but you get a lot of redirection because you're protected heavily. You have heavy protection in the spiritual realm because whatever's not meant for you, you're not meant to walk that path. Life is supposed to be easier for you. It shouldn't feel like a challenge in your relationships, in your jobs, none of that. You should live a very happy life, but I also feel like your life is always constantly on change because you have so many talents that you're not meant to stay in one place for too long. So when you're ending a chapter, it's very apparent to you because you can't go back to something once the door has closed. Even if you want to hold on to something past its due date, it feels very uncomfortable for you because you're supposed to get used to change. So we have continued to make the most of every open door. You guys are being initiated this summer. You're going through an initiation. Very much so, y'all. Some of you guys could be very confused as to how you're going to be serving the divine, but you're going to be very shocked to see how much of a big role that you play. Perspective is a matter of where you stand. You're going to be unlocking new perspectives this summer. People who think they're coming to destroy you or make you feel lesser than, they're actually going to be giving you wisdom, medicine, to help you move forward and grow. Let's see. So we have 3 cards for how you can remain more mindful this summer. So we have guidance system. And we have gratitude, and my own energy. So you guys are done with the self-sacrificing this summer. You're protecting your own energy. And this is automatic making you more vibrant because you're not depleting yourself to save another person. And this is exactly why Spirit is saying that you're being initiated into this role because you're ready. As a light worker, Spirit does not want you to drain yourself to save another person. That is a wounded healer. So you needed to heal that part of you. And I feel like that's where that cunning energy is coming from. So for some of you guys, this might not even be somebody new that you're meeting. This might be somebody from your past that taught you a lot about your self-worth and your confidence. And it's going to be apparent just how much you've grown from that lesson. Okay? That person allowed you to level up. And this summer, you're going to be called to practice a lot more gratitude. When you're practicing gratitude, y'all, you are a magnet. You become a magnet for good things. All right. So I'm becoming a better person every day. And we have be your own guide. Pick any tarot card and that is your answer. All right. So I'm going to get back in the deck, you all. Hold on. For you guys, ask whatever question that you have and I'm going to tap in. So we have the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, you all. So whatever it is, Spirit's saying to protect your energy from it. Ask yes or no questions. A card popped out. So I feel like Spirit's saying that this could be somebody from your past that you're not sure about bringing back into your life. This is a very specific answer for whoever just asked the one question. This might just be for somebody. But if you're asking about somebody from your past, Spirit's saying that trust your intuition that this person might be, they may not have the best intentions that they're leading on to. You have the ability to see beyond the veil. 555 as I looked up. You're not the person that you were before that was easily tricked. So tap in with yourself, see how you feel, ask the question, but you already know. However, from what I'm reading, it seems like this person doesn't have good energy, and this could be somebody from the past. But at the bottom of the deck, the 7 of Wands showed up again. Protect your energy. Spirit is confirming that. Alright, let's get some more cards. 3 more. So we have Ego Illusions. Oh, you guys are seeing 666 a lot. Because this love that's coming in for you guys this summer is going to be very lovely. So we have Ego Illusions, Courage, and the Collective. I feel like you guys this summer, you're going to be stepping into the bravery that is within you, the courage that is within you to let go of the fears that's been planted in you. You are going to be vibrating on a different frequency than the collective. And this could be scary to other people, but it's like you're not here to make other people feel good. You are here to live beyond your ego. And that's exactly how this summer is going to feel for you. Projections aren't going to affect you. People trying to throw fear your way, not going to affect you. People who feel envious and jealousy towards you is not going to affect you. Because you know at the end of the day, you're divinely protected. You know at the end of the day that, you know what, this is my life. I get to choose how I feel. Okay? I love that for you. I really do. That's crazy. Let's get these. Is it these cards? Yeah. No. These cards. Hold on. So we have these light activation codes for you. So we have Star Being healing codes. Important information. Wounds are healed and recharging. You guys, you've closed out a major chapter, and this summer you're going to be feeling the benefits of it very heavily. And Spirit's really saying to me to say to you, listen to your emotions. Just because you may be feeling low or good one day and then low one day doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. And this summer you're going to be going with the flow of that. Okay, you're honoring how you feel. You're not trying to control or change anything. And that's exactly why this summer is going to be such a flowing energy for you. You've very much healed from how you used to be. Feeling, oh my God, if I'm feeling terrible today, then I'm just going to sit in there. I'm going to wallow in it. You're not doing that anymore. So we have Solar Light Upgrade. Solar Plexus Chakra. Inner Fire Willpower. Your solar plexus is going to be very healed this summer. You guys could be wearing a lot more brighter colors, like yellows as well as oranges as well too, even though that's sacred. But you'll be wearing a lot more brighter colors. That's ultimately healing towards your chakras, and that's going to be bringing in more confidence for you. You're going to be vibrating in, I feel like you're going to be wearing a lot more colors that complement you. So that's coming up. 1010 as I looked up, 1919. Ancestral realm again. Your ancestors are very strong in this energy, y'all. This summer you guys are going to be feeling deeply connected to your ancestors. They got your bra like a bra strap. Okay, they got your back like a bra strap. I don't know why that was confusing to say. So we have karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. This summer, you guys are releasing the things that kept you on the karmic wheel. Making certain decisions over and over and over again. Dating the same people over and over and over again, even though you didn't know what's good for you. You've healed that part of your lineage. And this summer, you're going to be reaping those rewards. That's coming in very strongly. Let's see what other cards are going to pop up. Oh, you have 4 for these cards. Oh no, 5. 5 cards. Ooh, isn't that crazy for the energy of 555? You got 5 angels in your energy. Woo! Okay, so we have open your heart to love. Yet another key, y'all. Yet another key. You guys could also be seeing the number 444 a lot as well too. So we have vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, and community. So you're going to be allowing yourself to be a lot more vulnerable with the people around you, which I love for you. And we have be the real you. Freedom, authenticity, uniqueness, and courage. So this summer, you're going to be stepping into who you truly are, and you're just unapologetically you. That's it. You're not fearing it. You're just going to be stepping into that. And I love that for you. You're letting go of the mask. All the other masks that you've worn before. Because even when I see, we have ego illusions, more mask, and this person stepping out of the roles that they had to play that wasn't them, and the butterflies here. So you're leaving the cocoon. Oh, so we have healing energy. We have holistic, well-being, thriving, and vibrant. And then we have the healing with the hands again. Like I said, and I feel like there's a light coming off of this image. I feel like you guys are going to be definitely performing some type of healing this summer for another person or yourself. And it's going to be something very magical. I'm tapping into the energy, and it feels like something that you need to experience, Spirit is saying. But it's going to be very touching. I'm really getting that very strongly. And for some of you guys, I'm also hearing, those of you guys who have been Reiki certified, I feel like you're going to be using that energy on yourself now too as well, benefiting from it. Maybe putting Reiki in your water, in your bath, on your chakras, using that as self-care as well, which is going to ultimately raise your vibration. So we have divine self and the color orange. Did we talk about the color orange before? Hold on. So we have intuition, balance, connection, and spirit. You're going to be feeling very connected to the unseen and your spiritual self. Your mind, body, and spirit are going to be in alignment this summer. And we have focus on your health. Ooh, number 4 again popping up. Wellness, active, radiant, nourishment. You guys are in your healthiest timeline this summer as well. Spirit's letting me know that you're going to be eating healthy fruits, healthy vegetables, and it's going to raise your vibration. Moving your body more, spending more time in nature. I'm seeing some of you guys going to a new trail as well. Some of you guys could be looking for a running trail and you're finding that this summer. And it's going to allow you to be connected to yourself and your body more. I'm really getting that strongly. Let's get the next cards. So you have set boundaries. You guys are setting healthy boundaries with whoever this energy is. The people who are not wanting you to be confident or be the real you, it makes them uncomfortable. So we have set boundaries. Claim your power and know your value today. Okay. Connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. And we have open your heart to love like before. So this summer, you're going to be allowing yourself to feel love instead of fear. You're opening yourself up to receive it. You deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. That confidence, baby. You're letting yourself dress boldly. You're letting yourself be seen. No one plays small for you this summer. These are the archangels that are going to be with you this summer. Archangel Raziel. The inner workings. There are hidden truths below the surface. Dig deeper. I feel like these truths that you're going to be unlocking is about how you truly feel about yourself, how you really see yourself, how other people see you as well. It's like your own inner truth is being unlocked this summer. We have Archangel Jermiel. Jermiel. We have Archangel Jermiel. Personal responsibilities. Take responsibility for your choices. This is an opportunity for inner growth. So I feel like this summer you're going to also be reflecting on the choices you've made in the past and how you could have shown up differently and how you can show up differently in the future as well. So there's going to be a lot of growth for you internally. And we have Zadikio. Karmic release. Karmic release twice, y'all? You're releasing your karmic patterns, baby. You're releasing it. The things that kept you in delay. That the spirit of delay is gone. Do you understand? The spirit of delay has been lifted because you did that. You released that. It's time to release what's holding you back and step into a more radiant self. All the limited beliefs that were planted in you that kept you playing small over the years, you've let that go. This summer is going to be very apparent as to who the fuck you really are and what you came here to do. So the next 3, we have a change in the wind. So more change. No place like home. This is authenticity again, y'all. Woo! Authenticity twice. So this is going to be a very authentic summer for you. And a leg up. More opportunity. More people coming in to help you. I love that for you guys. Intuition awakening. So your spiritual gifts are going to be very strong this summer. Your intuition is going to be increasing. That ability, the abilities that you have now are going to be even more powerful. If some of you guys are readers, it's going to feel a lot easier to read the cards. What I'm hearing. We have end of a cycle. I love that for you guys. And sexual wisdom. You guys are going to be healing that sexual energy. I'm definitely getting that some of you guys may have not felt safe in your body before because of past things that you've been through. But this summer, that's healing for you. And I feel like that's healing in your whole lineage. Maybe a lot of you guys, maybe your grandmother experienced the same thing you did. Maybe your mother experienced the same thing that you did. Maybe your child experienced the same thing that you did. And you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know, that has to do with you healing your sexual energy. And you healing from this helps your lineage as well. That's coming up very strongly. However, those are my messages for pile number 1. That's how your summer is going to be. It's going to be a lot of change, but good change. And I feel like this comes when you start to choose healthier habits for yourself, taking it one step at a time. So maybe if you were going to wear a cute outfit, but you're like, nah, I feel like people are going to look at me or look at my body. Maybe you start smaller. You put on another outfit that makes you feel comfortable, but people still are going to look at you, and you ease your way into that. If some of you guys feel scared of this energy, because I'm picking up on that, you played small before because you didn't want people to see you, because of how uncomfortable you felt in your body before, but that's changing for you this summer, and you're going to be allowing yourself to be seen because you deserve to be seen. Those are my messages for pile number 1. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in next week's reading. Alrighty, hi group number 2. So if you chose this lovely pile of cord, as well as the rainbow court points, I think it's called, no, rainbow or crystal point. This is a very high vibrational crystal that allows you to connect with your angels very easily. So I just feel like you guys this summer is gonna be feeling very magical. I'm hearing that song that be on the shorts where it's like, she was a fairy. I just kind of feel like you guys connect very deeply to mystical creatures such as mermaids, fairies. You guys have that energy, you have that aura. I'm just getting that very strongly. So let's start off with the first card to pull. So instead of an angel number, you guys got the reminder card, which I kept in the deck anyway. So let's see what it says. Angels whisper are the guidance that is always within you. Your ability to find the answer that is needed is your innate superpower. In this moment, close your eyes and ask, what is my next right move? Place your trust in the first answer you receive. As your higher self is always connected to what is best for you, trust. So you guys getting the reminder card, but not actually any angel numbers. I kind of feel like you guys see angel numbers a lot. You're very deeply connected to your guardian angels. You guys are this tight like a booty hole, very tapped in. When you guys try to ignore signs, Spirit makes it very clear for you. It's very hard for you to run from, I'm here, don't run from the Lord. You guys can't run from your faith. You can't run from your destiny. Even when you try to ignore what's going on, Spirit will make your signs very clear. Even though you guys didn't get an angel number, I still want to pull one. So let's cleanse this deck and see. So you guys are just being reminded to trust. This summer, I don't know, I feel like you guys are going to be unlocking a lot of your spiritual abilities, your superpowers. You're going to be feeling very tapped in, very connected to your guides. Spirit, for pile number 2, what are your messages? Any angel numbers for pile number 2? Any? Oh. Yes! I love this for you guys. We have abundance. Blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. Here's an affirmation to claim this when you see the number. The more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving kindness. You guys, your higher self stood up in this reading twice already, and we haven't even gotten to the nitty gritty. And like what I said before, this is a very high vibrational stone. I feel like you guys are here to walk a path in alignment with your higher self. You're not meant to live a mediocre life. You're not meant to settle because you're deserving of so much more. This is my collective where you have a very abundant heart. You give very easily, so I feel like I don't even have to tell you to give more. You know what I mean? I feel like most likely you're probably having to give more to yourself. Maybe you feel guilty with giving to yourself. But this summer, like, something needs to change. And I feel like you guys are knowing what that change is. Maybe you're not ready to make that move yet or to walk through that doorway. But your higher self is standing up in this reading is letting me know that you will walk through this doorway because your angels are assisting you. Let's see. Let's get some more messages. Anything else? So we have the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Cups. Interesting. This is number 1's energy. And the 10 of Wands. So you've completed a hard, long cycle. And I feel like right now, you're just being called to trust that everything that you did was not in vain. This is just a reminder for you to continue to keep the faith, okay? Because this summer, the universe is going to be giving you something that's going to be very emotionally fulfilling to you guys. This is my group where you're going to be meeting very kind people. Some of you guys could be meeting your soulmate. You're going to be receiving love from something or someone that you didn't expect. A doorway is opening and it's a love portal is really what I'm getting for this energy. You're also being called to protect your energy because this is my power where you like to till the brakes fall off. But this summer you're not being called to do that. You're being called to have a healthy balance. Let's see. Is this it? Okay, 3 more cards. Rabbit. Energy. Abundance. Yes, you're going to be feeling very abundant, y'all. This summer is a good one for you guys. Vulture. Anything that's no longer serving your energy is being removed because the cycle is ending for you. That's what I'm hearing. Then we have Deer. You're going to be in your feminine energy, okay? This is my collective where you're coming out of the masculine energy. And you're going to be receiving a lot more. So, a lot more kindness, a lot more love, a lot more things. People want to be gifting you things and allow it. Let's see what spirit messages are. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. Not much longer now. Hearing that gospel song. Not much longer now. Things are about to shift quickly. You guys are going to be going through a major shift this summer. And the thing is with you guys, you can feel it. You probably watch readings as confirmation, but you already deeply know this. So you guys are very highly intuitive, okay? And I feel like I'm really just hearing for you to be your own guide, to trust yourself more, and know that you are always exactly where you're meant to be. Because there's so many different beings helping you all at once. It's like you can never be off the path. Do you understand? So we have, if you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in different forms. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. The universe has something better for you, and I feel like because it's not happening the way you want it to, maybe you're feeling a little discouraged when you're watching this reading. However, if you allow things to unfold the way that it's meant to, it's going to be way better than what you expect it to be. So have fun during the journey, not the destination. So Spirit's saying be careful with destination happiness. Be very careful with that, because you feel like things aren't unfolding the way that you want it to. So why should I trust the process? Why should I continue to listen to these readings? But it's like, baby, it's going to be better. The universe always has something better. If we want something and they don't give it to us, it's going to be something better that's better for you. So you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. The thing about when we water our seeds, one day, something has to shake, something has to change. And it only takes one day. And I feel like this summer, that one day is going to be very apparent to you. Why it didn't happen the way that you wanted it to, or sooner when you wanted it to. You guys have to grow into the person that you're becoming right now. And the thing is, if you had it before, you wouldn't be able to protect your energy while receiving that abundance, because you were not ready for it. You were still in a self-sacrificing mode, but you had to close out that chapter. And this summer, the seeds that you've been planting is going to be very apparent, all the underground work that you've been doing. Let's see. So we have spiritual gift. So these are the gifts that you're going to be unlocking this summer. Cartomancy. You're being called to explore messages in a deck of cards. Discover the guidance, messages, and feature in the cards. You guys are going to be either you're already tarot readers and you're going to be unlocking a new gift within tarot. Maybe you're going to start to read tarot a different way, or be able to actually read decks of cards. But it's going to be very interesting to you. You're going to have fun with this. Is really what I'm getting. So we have charm casting. Ooh, maybe that's what you're going to be adding to your tarot. Maybe some of you guys may do videos, but maybe you're going to be getting a box of charms to add to your readings. I love that. I definitely want to do that, but I was trying to find them in bulk as well. So let's see. So you're being called to explore working with charms, small objects, and trinkets to receive and interpret intuitive messages. Angel readings. You're being called to communicate and convey divine messages of guidance from the angelic realms. You guys have the power to tap into the angelic realms, and I feel like you're going to be very much connected to this gift this summer. It's going to be very obvious to you how to channel better, and it's because you constantly have higher vibrational beings around you, and they're going to be guiding you to unlock your spiritual gifts, because this is already in you and it's coming through. Alright, this is messages from your future higher self. When it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. Whatever you're going through cannot last forever, okay? The one thing that's constant is change. You are an original, so let yourself follow your own heart. You're not meant to be like anybody else. Some of you guys may be feeling inspired by other people right now, but your soul has its own imprint. You have your own magic. It's better that you find it rather than trying to be like somebody else. We all shine, but we all shine differently. Let's see. Realize you have all the qualities to be a leader. Alright, so how can you remain more mindful this summer? Recharge. I invite magic into my life. Every day I grow my connection to the earth. If I'm ever feeling low, I simply step outside, appreciate the natural miracles. I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. So this summer you're going to be spending a lot more time in nature, and that's going to ultimately give you more energy. And you're going to be taking the time to recharge, okay? You're not going to be rushing through anything anymore. And we have breathe. So you're going to be focusing on your breath, and we have return to the body. So the more deeply you breathe this summer, the more connected to the present moment you will feel. The easier you'll be able to release your anxiety. So if you guys are feeling anxious, remember to pause and breathe, because you stop your breath when you're feeling anxious. Or you shorten your breath, I should say. Let's get some oracle messages. I will heal and move on. You deserve love and compassion. Angels are all around you, energizing your soul. Y'all, this summer, you're going to be feeling the angels' presence in your energy, because how many times I need to hear that the angels is in your energy, okay? They're helping you heal and realize that you deserve love and compassion for yourself. You guys are going to be vibrating a very high frequency, and I feel like that's why your higher self is in the chat, because you're going to be vibrating on the frequency of unconditional love. Not many people do that, and so you really need to honor that in yourself. Take care of yourself. You're going to be vibrating on a high frequency, which means that you're going to need time for self-care. You're going to need time for rest, recharging. Oh, Lord have his mercy. So we have abundance again. Abundance. Your true nature. Gratitude. Commitment to your goal. This summer, you're going to be taking yourself a lot more seriously, and you planting those seeds consistently is what's going to show you more abundance. It's going to allow you to see your growth because you're going to be taking yourself seriously, and instead of waiting for things to happen, you're going to be the change. And we have mirror. The world is a mirror. Notice patterns and clear blockages. So anybody that you meet this summer is going to be revealing to you what exactly that you need to let go of and heal from and move on from. And this is going to be a blessing to help you release, because I will heal and move on. It's already written in the stars for you to grow. Let's see. Reclaiming your power. Number 7. Willpower, inner strength, self-mastery. You're healing victimhood this summer. You guys are going to be feeling so much more connected to spirit and God, because you're going to be seeing the wisdom in everything that you've been through. And ultimately, that's going to be you reclaiming your power and raising your vibration. Let's see. Got it? Alright, so we got 4 cards. It's okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on truth. You're allowing other people to just misunderstand you. Pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. Breathe in. Practice breathwork today. This summer, breathwork is going to be very important for this collective. This is my collective where you tend to feel anxious very easily. Speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. This summer, you're going to be bringing in more love into your world because of how you treat yourself. You're going to be having more compassion for yourself, allowing those of the past to just misunderstand you, releasing it, and moving on fully from this. And ultimately, that's going to be pulling yourself closer and taking the people that you've put on a pedestal off of the pedestal, which is very lovely for you. I feel like a lot of mind space is going to be freed up for you once you do this too. So we have, what are you activating? We have Pleiadian activation. Coming together, harmony in heaven's resolution. Stargate, heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. The divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. You guys, the people that you meet this summer are very much healing codes for you. And your heart is going to be expanding this summer very much. Like I said, you guys are going to be vibrating on the frequency of unconditional love, which means that you're going to be healing from the past heartbreak that you've been through. You're going to be having compassion for yourself during that experience and for the other people involved during that experience. Is that it? Let's see. So we got 3 angel messages. Abundant. Y'all, you've got abundance so much in your reading. We have abundance, faith, optimism, excitement, and breakthrough. Expect a breakthrough this summer. Expect it. And then we have blessing in disguise. I feel like there's a blessing that's coming to you, but you're unaware of it. This is very hidden for you for a reason. It's going to be hidden from you for a reason. And then we have Archangel Uriel. So Spirit wants you this summer, Archangel Uriel, they want you to make sure you're balancing between working and taking care of yourself and having fun. So balance, you're finding that balance between your masculine and your feminine energy this summer is going to be very good for you. Okay? They're emphasizing that for you. Because it's not just about achieving certain goals. Don't let this season pass you by and you're spending it obsessing about what you want to unfold in your reality. So we have 3 more cards. We have message in a bottle. Interesting. Milk and honey. Chop wood. The divine is going to be sending you a message this summer. It's going to be very unexpected. Something that you don't expect, but it's a blessing in disguise. So I feel like this message is going to lead to a blessing. It's going to be very unexpected, but it's going to also bring in abundance into your reality. So I feel like this summer you're being called to remain open and to really just sit with yourself before you make certain decisions. Don't just impulsively say yes or no to things that's coming in. Let's see some other messages. So these are the angels that are going to be supporting you this summer. Why am I not surprised? Archangel Michael, spiritual acceleration. You are experiencing spiritual upgrades. Move forward. Archangel Michael is there for you, my darling, this summer. We have Archangel Daniel, divine discernment. Trust in the messages within. You are divinely guided. So maybe if this isn't a physical message that you guys are getting, this could be a download that you get and you receive. To trust in it because it's a blessing in disguise. You have Archangel Jophiel. Trust the unfolding. There's no wrong path. Only choices that take you closer to or further from love. Alright. Some final messages for you guys. Visionary. Tell the truth. Face your shadow. This summer, you guys are going to be speaking your truth in a way where people can follow. That leadership within you guys, it's going to be very clear. People are going to see you speaking your truth, and it's going to allow them to embrace their shadow more because you are also embracing your shadow more. So Spirit's saying that when you get a download to speak your truth on something, some of you guys maybe this is the message that's coming through to speak on something that you've been through. Allow yourself to, because it ultimately heals your shadow and it ultimately frees your inner child is what I'm hearing. And it could be very helpful for the collective as well. You guys are leaders. You're here to break out of the status quo. You're not meant to follow. You're a visionary. I'm sorry, but you are. Okay, so those are my messages for pile number 2. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in next week's reading. Alrighty, welcome pile number 3. So I lit an incense for you to cleanse any negative energy that you may be feeling right now, any lower vibrational thoughts that you may be having. I also do apologize for being sick right now, and I know it's beyond my control, but that's what we're doing, and I'm gonna just be popping hauls while we're having this conversation. But overall, group number 3, boy or boy, your energy this summer is going to be very out of your control. It's going to be very much like fated things happening for you. So you're going to need to do a lot of breath work. Because I feel like this collective, you might have a lot of control issues. And it may be hard for you to surrender and just let go and allow spirit to give you a good experience. However, I just feel like this summer is going to be very unpredictable for you, is really what I'm getting. And also, I'm starting group number 3's energy first. But spirit did let me know that group number 3, half of you guys might be also choosing pile number 1. There might be something there for you guys as well. However, I started group number 3's energy first, which makes me feel like you might be doing things backwards. Maybe going back, revisiting some old things, or you might just be doing things out of order, not normally. We could be seeing a lot of squirrels this summer too. It's just like you're going to be doing things differently than you normally do things, is really what I'm getting. And it may not make sense to everybody else, but it will to you. So you chose pile number 3 with these cards, as well as the citrine. So I'm going to rest that there. So let's see what cards popped out for you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 with resistance. So this is an angel number that you could be seeing this summer a lot. Also, your card fell into my candle and it blew the candle out, but I thought that it was going to catch on fire. So I feel like you guys may be expecting the worst this summer, but it's going to be a lot better than you think it is. However, it's like your resilience, I feel like, let me try to get this message through. Your resistance to love or to accepting that your life is no longer going to be the way it used to is going to be very much coming up this summer for you to see and look at it. Lord have his mercy. So the part, whatever in your shadow that is causing you to resist your happiest timeline will be shown to you this summer. That is what's coming up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and all of your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. So this is an affirmation that you can do to claim this number whenever you see 1, 2, 3, 4. The affirmation is, I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. You guys could also be seeing a lot of white feathers this summer too. But group number 3, I feel like this summer you're really being called to pay attention, be a lot more observant of your surroundings. So be more present, because even as I said 1, 2, 3, 4, and the affirmation word was resistance, that's not really what it says. It's actually persistence. So I think that you guys have a very determined spirit, but there's a resistance to you choosing better for yourself because you're used to not having better. So it's going to be very clear to you how to befriend that part of your shadow to get it on board with you, so you're not fighting against yourself while trying to make your life better. That's what's coming in. Lord have his mercy. So the next cards that we have, so we have subconscious mind. How can you be more mindful this summer? And we have doing our best, and we have projecting. So this summer, spirit is calling you to work with your subconscious mind. So while you're sleeping, program new beliefs that help you to change that voice in your mind that keeps trying to make you feel like you're small, or the resistance that you have is because you need new beliefs. So spirit is calling me to say your limited beliefs is what you're going to be working with this summer, and having gratitude for the things that you're getting done versus where you want to be. So you're no longer going to be projecting. I feel like this summer you're really taking control of your own emotions. You're no longer going to be holding other people responsible for the way that you feel. I really just feel like this summer you're going to be working on your mind and being more kinder to yourself. So it's going to be a very chill summer for you, but it's going to be something that you truly need after coming out of many battles that you probably don't even tell other people about. So I let go of things that no longer serve you as an oracle card that came up. Oh Lord have his mercy. So we have let go of things that no longer serve you as one oracle, and then we have surrender to the spirit energy. If you didn't catch the healing process for the beginning, that's definitely going to be important for this group, because surrender is definitely going to be the theme for your summer. My happiness is a choice that I make, and I release all negative energy. So this summer it's going to be very much a back and forth for you, and I feel like as soon as I started your reading, I started coughing a lot more, and I feel like I'm gonna need more water. I feel like that's very significant because you guys are going to be releasing a lot of negative energy, but you're also going to be choosing your happiness. So I feel like Spirit's calling you to also spend a lot of time in nature this summer to replenish yourself, do the things that make you happy, that bring in joy, that vitalize you, that bring in more love into your energy. Let me grab some water. I'm gonna be right back. All right, my darling, let's get back to your reading. So this summer you're gonna be making better choices, surrendering to Spirit and choosing your own happiness. Whatever is no longer serving you will be released from your energetic field, from your mind, from your body. You're going to be a whole new person. By the end of summer, you're not going to recognize yourself. And I know you may be tired of purging and releasing and having to be sat down when you're ready to go. You've experienced a lot of evil eye. You've experienced a lot of envy in your life. And some of the limited beliefs that they've left in your mind still replays in your mind. And Spirit needs you to see yourself through a new lens. So you're being completely transformed. You could be seeing a lot of garden snakes as well. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you guys could be spending a lot of time gardening as well. So let's get some more cards. So we have 3 tarot cards. Excuse me. Oh my god, you guys are going to be clearing a lot of negative energy. Some of you guys could also be sick right now too, because I just feel like I've been coughing so much more since I've started your reading. So things are going to be picking up for you guys, my darling. So we have the 8 of Wands, as the 9 of Wands, as well as the Knight of Pentacles. You guys, I feel like Spirit wants you to give over all your past wounds, all your past heartache, everything that you've used to define your identity before, to them. To surrender your worries, to surrender your fears. They're no longer serving you. Once you do this, things will start to pick up in your life. I feel like things have been moving on a slow pace for you because you've been purging and purging, and your body needs time to recuperate after you've purged so much. But Spirit is saying that them will pick up in your life when you start to choose yourself. Incorporate more self-discipline into your routines. This is my collective where you have to reteach yourself how to love yourself. Maybe you've never grown up around people who demonstrate that for you, but it's something that you have to learn. Some discipline. Because this is my collective. Maybe you've never... I'm hearing that you may not have a father. So you've never seen a good example of a father. So discipline isn't something that you're used to. And I'm not even talking about hard work. I kind of feel like when it comes to you, prioritizing yourself. And this is my collective where you start and stop things. So it's like you have the burst of energy to get certain things done, but you'll start and stop it. And then it takes a lot of willpower for you to take care of yourself. And Spirit is saying that when you start to put yourself first and also pace yourself on this journey is when things will move at a consistent pace for you. You start, you stop, you see progress, you stop. So I'm getting that very strongly. Excuse me. So next we have 3 messages from Spirit. So we have, no matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. So as you release more and more negative energy from your energetic field, you will be moving forward, is what Spirit is saying. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, ask yourself why you're still there. Is it fear of the unknown, leaving toxic situation, or people can be the best thing you do for your soul and your spirit be fierce? I'm hearing that you're going to be letting go of someone this summer. Someone who's not good for you that you've always intuitively known, because your energetic field will be automatically rising. And if they can't meet you where you're at, they're going to automatically you guys are going to separate. But I'm hearing that that's going to bring you ultimately more happiness. You need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself. To live your best life, you are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. So this summer, Spirit wants you to focus on yourself, your own journey. So I feel like this summer, you guys are going to be disconnecting from social media. You're going to be disconnecting from watching where other people are on their journeys. Maybe people who inspire you, you're going to be taking a back seat and being your own inspiration. Because it's not very healthy for you to be comparing yourself to where they are. Because they had to be where you are right now. And you didn't see that growth. So Spirit's saying that you're going to be honoring the season that you're in, and you're going to be letting go of looking at everybody else's life and feeling left behind. And darling, we all bloom at different times. We don't get to say how our life plays out most of the time. I feel like there's a lot of things that is up to Spirit, and certain lessons that we have to learn before we can move forward. Certain things that we have to release before we can get a manifestation. There's certain things that we have to release before we can get a manifestation as well. Next, we're going to see what spiritual gifts are you going to be unlocking. So we have scrying. You're being called to explore looking into reflective surfaces to tune into the messages of the spirits and the universe. So what I'm getting from this is you guys could be seeing a lot more synchronicities around you this summer. It's going to feel like a very much out of body experience. You're going to feel like you're being divinely guided and supported very heavily as well. I'm also seeing a lot of you guys walking barefoot this summer, grounding a lot. We have precognition. You're being called to explore the prediction of the future events, no matter if it's a few seconds or years in the future. So some of you guys are going to be dreaming very heavily, and it's going to show you predictions of what you're pulling in. So you're going to be seeing random conversations, dreaming about random conversations of you and someone in the future. So it's going to feel very freaky, but you're going to know that this is from your higher self. Spiritual writer. You're being called to explore, sharing knowledge, insight, and wisdom through written words to bring clarity and healing. So this summer, you guys are going to be writing in your book about the things that you're surrendering, letting go of, just all the spiritual lessons that you've been learning. It's going to be like a burst of inspiration that comes to you. And you're going to be trusting that and releasing all of what you've learned. I feel like that's how you guys are going to alchemize this energy, is in your writing. So we have mint, abundance, persistence. Yet again, y'all, this is the second time we're seeing the word persistence. So this is very important. And these cards are all randomly picked, y'all, by spirit. That's so crazy. Some of you guys could be getting a Reiki session done this summer, or you could be getting certified in Reiki. I'm getting abundance, persistence, and proliferation with mint. That's lovely. So we have the moon, phases, cycles, and intuition. You guys are going to be leaving the cocoon this summer. And I feel like you guys are my determined pile to break certain generational curses. You don't want to live in that anymore. And that persistence, that energy that you have is what's going to bring you to exactly where you want to get to. Because you refuse to allow your shadow to rule your life, right? But I just feel like whatever you're releasing and reprogramming your mind with this summer is supposed to make it easier for you. I know you may be feeling like, Jesus Christ, how many things do I have to do before I get to just start to have fun? But it's like, this is the groundwork for it to get easier for you. Once you pass this phase, you won't have to spin back. That's coming up very strongly in your energy. But Spirit's saying to honor every phase that you're in, because this is a very important one right now. And when the summer's done, you're not even going to recognize yourself, because that change is happening on a cellular level. And when you look in the mirror one day, you're going to be like, God damn, I didn't see that coming. So we have time. We have presence and self-awareness. So this summer, you're really being called to be more present. Really just be there. Really observe what's going on around you and not be so much in your head. So you're really going to be befriending your mind and living in the present moment, which is going to make you ultimately feel more connected to spirit. Alright, so we have round and round. We have yang. Interesting. Exchanging gifts. We have Treasure Island in reverse. You guys could be seeing a lot of 6s and 9s this summer. You're releasing those constant loops in your mind that keep telling you that you're not good enough. And the reason why Spirit really wants you to release it this summer is because that drains a lot of your energy. And a lot of you guys tend to find yourself depleted and tired very easily, and you're not very sure why. You're just like, oh my god, like tired of being tired. And that's one of the reasons why this is very important. This summer is going to be very important in your spiritual growth, okay? It's going to be very much in your masculine energy as well too, because you guys are going to be taking the steps that you need to walk in your path, in your destiny, in alignment, okay? You guys are going to be receiving a lot of nice things this summer. People are going to be gifting you a lot. I'm hearing taking you out, treating you well. I feel like Spirit is calling me to say, you guys are expecting your bank account to go up, right? But it's not that it's going to be a steady growth for your finances, because you guys are building a legacy. However, the abundance that you receive this summer is going to be from those who love you. Okay? People gifting you more things, you out. So Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to ask for what you need at this time, because those around you cannot assist you if they don't know that you need help. Yeah? I'm just seeing that you're going to be showered in a lot of love, okay? You're going to feel very abundant in different ways. People think that abundance just means money, but this could be more love entering your life. Feeling more love, feeling more supported, okay? Know that you deserve this, and I feel like Spirit is saying that going back to programming your mind with self-love affirmations while you're sleeping to feel that self-worth increase, okay? It's going to be very important for you this summer. So don't underestimate the groundwork that you're doing. So let's get some light activations for you, my darling. Ooh, we have the Central Sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. So this summer is going to be bringing you new ideas. And I feel like whatever you're writing is definitely linked to your spiritual success. Do not underestimate your gifts. Okay, the way that you see yourself is clouding that judgment. So allow the world to see what you have to offer. That's coming up. We have Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, and future thinking. I think this is the second time I've seen future thinking. What am I getting from that energy? I just kind of feel like you guys are planning for your future. You're definitely in a Two of Wands energy. I feel like the seeds that you're planting are going to be very abundant, but you're not going to see it this season. And I'm not saying that to say like you won't see anything come up. I'm just saying it's like you're making long-term success, like putting downloads to make sure that your success lasts. That's the best way to say it. Also recalling your power from all those people who left you drained. Okay, this is my collective where I felt like dealt with a lot of envy. Okay, we have I am presence, light body activation, accessing the divine within. You guys are going to be feeling extra spiritual this summer. I'm really just getting this energy where it's like you're going to be feeling like you're going to remember this time when you're looking back at it and how important it was on your journey. Let's get some more cards. So we have soul groups, messages, reunion, connection, validation. Lord have his mercy, man. We have career transition, change, excitement, opportunity, and advancement. And then we have the power of prayer. So these two cards together, y'all. Alright. What I'm getting from your energy is you guys may have been asking for a soul family to come in. And you're walking through, you're transitioning into a new timeline where you get that. You guys are stepping into a timeline where you get your soul family, where you are in alignment with your soul family. And I feel like this is a manifestation, a seed that you've planted a while back. So, however, some of you guys feel like you wanted your finances to improve before you meet certain people, but that's just not the order of how your story is unfolding. We're saying that some of you guys need to add a new habit this summer is daily prayer. Okay? To stay connected to your guides, to be protected from negative energy, any lower vibrational energies. This is not to say that you're not always protected, but Spirit is calling me to say that. Adapting that as a morning routine, a night routine, whatever. But praying every day this summer is going to be very beneficial for you. Staying tapped in with your guides, okay? No matter what, just stay tapped in with your guides, okay? You guys are going to be shifting careers, and it's going to be very unexpected, okay? You guys might not be doing anything that you actually want to do right now, but as you reveal more and more of yourself, things are going to change for you very unexpectedly. I'm getting that very strongly. You guys could be invited somewhere where you never expected. So we have intimacy, and we have unapologetic, and we have relating. These three cards tell me that your intimacy with the people around you is going to improve because you're going to be unapologetically you, sharing how you feel without fear of them rejecting you. And it's going to show you just how much other people relate to you as well. How much that you're not just alone, a one-man band. This is my collective where you probably don't have any friends, okay? I'll be real with you. You probably don't have any friends, or you feel very disconnected from those around you. Because even when I told you that earlier that you're going to be experiencing love from other people, you kind of looked at me like, what is she talking about? I don't even got no friends. And that's why I feel like your summer is going to feel very different to you. Like, never experienced this energy. You've never experienced so much love. Okay? It's because you are programming your mind to have more self-love beliefs. Okay? Then you'll naturally be a magnet for this. The Spirit saying don't underestimate the seeds that you're planting. And your relationships, however, are going to feel more intimate to you because you're going to feel like people truly see you. That's really what I'm getting. I feel like you're going to really just see when people are projecting their negative emotions onto you, and you're no longer going to be wearing it. Spirit's really emphasizing that. You're no longer going to be wearing other people's projections, and ultimately, that's going to boost your own confidence because you're going to realize that, you know what, at the end of the day, I don't need to take on the hate that somebody's sending me because it's not mine to carry. And that's going to ultimately give you even more energy because it's very draining for you every time when someone says something to you and you take it on and it had nothing to do with you in the first place. We have run wild. Let your inner child run forth. Let go of let go of the past. It is time to envision a new story. I feel like some of you guys may be starving yourself to get slim. That's really just came through very specifically, and Spirit saying that that is not helping you on your healthy goals and taking care of your body. You need to research foods that make you feel fuller, longer, and are healthier for your body. Some of you guys are going to be very much writing a whole new story this summer. It's going to be completely different. You're going to be surrounded by soul family and experiencing the abundance that comes with their love. Because you love yourself and you're showing yourself that you're your top priority. So we have today is the day. It is time to begin the journey. Giraffes can be very significant for this collective. However, I feel like this summer is going to be very apparent to you that you just walk through a completely new door. You're going to feel like you're on a completely new timeline. Alright, some archangels that are going to be assisting you this summer are going to be Archangel Raguel, waves of healing. Be open and vulnerable, as this will initiate healing and harmonious resolution. This summer, you're going to be very open to letting go of what the hell no longer serves you. You're tired of fighting against yourself. It's going to be a lovely summer for you. I know surrender may sound crazy or scary, like, oh my god, I'm going to be in the unknown. But the unknown is the best place to be, because the divine only has our best interests at heart. And when we get out of our own way, things flow easier. So we have Archangel Raphael. Clarity of vision. Be willing to see things different to initiate healing and experience wholeness. Some of you guys are going to also be moving your body a lot more. I feel like this summer is going to be where you're taking care of yourself. You're going to really feel the effects of you listening to this self-love subliminal. I swear to God. I'm going to link either the playlist up here, or I'm going to link it down below. Start to listen to the things that are good for your mind, okay? Videos are you watching that are contributing to fear versus love. So we have Amethyst, Metamorphosis. You are in a vortex of deep transformation. Surrender to the process that's unfolding. More surrender and more butterfly energy, y'all. These are the archangels that are going to be surrounding you this summer to help you transition, okay? We have Leia, Stand Your Ground, King Neptune with sensitivity, and Life Force energy with Cain. There's a lot of rainbows in your spread, and I feel like you guys are my bridge from the spirit realm to the physical. But however, you had to learn to embrace your sensitivity. This is my collective, where you feel very misunderstood by the people around you, so you tend to hold everything in. What's coming towards you are supportive people who are like you. A lot of highly sensitive people as well. You're going to be finding your community. And you're going to stand up to anyone who tries to make you feel like your emotions are too much. Okay? Really going to be there for yourself. And you're going to have people who also support you in that way. Yeah? Also, you're going to be feeling more alive. Okay, you're going to be feeling more like in your body, full of energy. Because this is my collective where people were draining your ass. Okay, your energy force, not really adding something to your life. But the people that are coming into your life, they're not takers, they're givers as well. So it's going to be, your summer, like this whole overall spread, if you get anything from it, it's going to be, guess you're going to be planting seeds. And Spirit's saying don't underestimate like habits. Simple habits, like listening to a subliminal before you go to bed, praying in the morning. If those two habits are the only habits you adopt for this summer, I promise you in 3 months, come back to this video and tell me how much your life changed. Daily prayer, going to bed with a subliminal, how much did your life change? Just those two things. People think that we got to do a whole bunch of shit to change our reality. It literally takes one decision, one new habit that you're going to adapt. It could be drinking water. Okay, it makes such a huge difference in your skin and your body. Bringing you more energy, clearing out what's no longer serving you, making it easier for when you're purging so your body can release all the crap that's like in it. Okay? This summer is going to be very good for you because you're letting go of the past, you're letting go of the people who just weren't on your vibration. That's going to be bringing in rapid growth for you. However, for your finances, I think it's a steady growth, okay? It's a steady growth because you need to, soul came in to realize that there's more important things than money. And I'm not saying that money is irrelevant. It's a tool, it's very useful. However, your soul is ready to experience a lot more than that. Okay? That's what you're getting first. I'm going to just be keeping a buck with you. So, those are my messages for pile number 3. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for bearing with me while I cough through your fucking reading. Oh, sorry. Thank you for bearing with me while I cough through your reading. I love you. Have a good day.